Yes, my friends, it's that time again. I've been posting videos for just over a year, I think 13 months right now. And I gotta tell you, gotten amazing responses, but man, I do get some flack. I do get some women who are frustrated and pissed off at me because I'm bringing the facts to men. I keep telling women all the time, I'm talking to men. Women are just not used to getting information that is directed at men because all of this time, all of the messages have been going towards women, trying to make women feel good. Listen, my job isn't to make a woman feel good, or a man for that matter, but men are very accustomed to getting the cold, hard facts. And I'm not talking about these little simp-ass boys that have been brought up by single mothers. I'm talking about men who tell other men the truth, the cold, hard truth. That's my role, because that's the role of a father. When I talk to my daughters, I don't talk to them like their mother do. I'm very direct, very honest, and they appreciate getting views from both my wife and myself. So they get hit with both types of information, and this makes them more well-rounded to meet the real world. With that said, there's this one video that I posted almost a year ago, and it's starting to get a lot of traction right now, and it's simply this one. Let me get it here for you, and you can have a listen, and you can understand why I'm getting a lot of pushback.
The pushback on my video, the 8 reasons men should not marry a single mother. Here's the thing, ladies. Why should men pay for your mistakes? This is what I want to know. Why do you think that you having a child for another man or walking away from your marriage is a good decision? Unfortunately, 90% of the time, women have kids out of wedlock, or they leave a marriage that they're no longer happy with, ignoring duty and responsibility. So why do you think men who have worked hard and put their life together and kept himself disciplined out of trouble come by and bail you out of your mistakes? Please tell me how that makes sense. Let me know.
I was being nice. I don't see where I was being rude or I was being unreasonable. I asked this very simple question. Why is it that a man who have kept his discipline, kept it wrapped up, made his money, work hard, keep his head down, no drugs, no alcohol, good guy, went to school, did everything right to groom himself into that man, then meets a single mother and marry her and takes on the responsibility of another man's child? Because with that comes a hell of a lot of responsibility. But I'm glad to know that men are catching on. So before we get into the responses to this video, listen guys, you know the drill. Come on, give me the like. Give me the like. You know you're getting good information here. If you've been following me for a while now and you haven't subscribed, come on, don't be ashamed. Hit the subscription button and of course turn on the notification bell so that you can get more of this good stuff. Okay? So let's listen to some of the responses. I'm going to read you some of the bad ones, some of the ones where people are coming at me. But unfortunately, a lot of them are men who are agreeing. But I'm going to read you some of the stories from the men who have been in this situation so that you ladies can understand how men experience single mothers. You ready for this? Because this is a hard pill to swallow. So, Leroy Porter said, I married a single mother, raised her 2 sons, put them through college. They have children of their own. They do not invite me to the kids' birthday party. They don't even speak to me. Never again will I raise another man's kids to be disrespectful to me. Never again. Wow, that's harsh. That's harsh. So those kids never saw you as the father. A gentleman named Will, he said, damn, my bro, my sympathies to you. Holy damn. Oh, wow. Someone else responded, Leroy, I don't blame you one bit, brother. I was in a situation something like yours, and I never will again pour myself into another man's child again. Someone else responded, is it possible that the mother has set her kids up against you? Are you still with that woman? He responded, so. Someone else at Willie responded, and here comes the, you know what? listen, I respect people in their religions. And just so that you understand, I really never respond to religious comments. So if you guys send me religious comments and expect a response, I won't respond. I do not get caught up with political or religious issues because I realize that it's a discussion that will never end because it all gets down to belief. And there's just too many sidetracks, too many different roads people will start going into. And I just don't think it's worth the discussion. It never gets anywhere. I've discovered over my long life that whenever you're discussing politics and religion, they might be interesting for a while, but once it gets too deep into that discussion, people start to take it personally, and too many people are too invested mentally for that to become a discussion that usually ends up with both people being happy. It usually ends up with someone resenting the other one when that other person have a better argument. And it's very important for me to stay neutral in this side of the world as well, because I'm a Westerner who came from a different type of religion than on this side of the earth. And it's always this feeling of contention. I've lost friends having these debates already. But this guy said, God will bless you for your sacrifice towards those kids. Don't look back, keep pushing forward. What you did out of love was not in vain. Responded to that. That's BS. I don't even believe in the Bible. And even I know that your Bible tells you not to marry a single mother. And I'm not going to go back and forth into this conversation, but I just thought I would just read what some people say to sort of make themselves feel better for messing up. And so I get it. He's trying to make this man feel better, you know? So, hey, it didn't work because this guy don't believe in the Bible. But anyway, another guy responded, I get you, sir. I married a single mother, homemaker, took her in with her little son. She kept seeing her baby daddy among other men while I'm on the road as a trucker. That's cold, man. That's cold. Yeah, but it happens. Alvin said, sometimes we men learn the hard way. What a simp is, and somebody in your family or friend probably told you before you even got in that situation, before you got too deep. At least the younger guys who read this will benefit from it. I'm pretty sure. And I'm hoping that this is happening I'm hoping that this is happening. I'm hoping that men are actually waking up, and I believe they are because there's for men. That's it. Yes, some of the information might look like it's red pill, but you guys have to understand, red pill is literally the sort of information your father should have been giving you in the first place. Red pill have hijacked a lot of fatherly advice. People who are blue pill, who are in the matrix, so to speak. And I'm hoping you guys understand what I mean by red pill and blue pill. I hope you watch the movie The Matrix and understand why these references are here.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland.
We now live in a society that pushes you into this delusional state of existence. Oh, women are the prize. Happy wife, happy life. All of these expressions where none of it benefits men. None. Oh, women should lead in companies. Women should be happy outside the home. Yet, most of them are on antidepressants. Most of them are not having kids. Most of them act like men. This is the delusion. This is the blue pill that was pushed on them. Red pill is literally saying, enough. That's not real. Same message, taught more aggressively, I find. But it's the same message that your father would have taught you. Be a woman. Act like a woman. You're not a man. You say to your boys, act like a man. Don't be a girl. Nowadays, the blue pill, oh, men should be emotional as well. Men should be emotional. Men should be able to get inside their emotions. Women, you could be tough. You could be strong and independent, girl. That's the bullshit that we're dealing with today. Just so that you understand what I mean by blue pill, red pill. This is going to be a short video today, guys. But the reason why I feel like, we're getting through to men from this one video. Let's get into it.
Like? At 25, what's dating like?
Unfortunately, don't do it. It's scary out there.
Why do you say that?
I have a kid, so my last relationship obviously hasn't been great, but I don't know.
Do you think having a kid has hurt your chances of finding a partner?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Last person that he told me he wanted a relationship, but like a few months in, he was like, just kidding. Like, I'm not mature enough to be with a woman that has a kid.
And how old was he?
26.
Do you feel like he was mature enough?
I thought, I don't know, but I wasn't asking him to like raise my child.
Well,
I just want him to date me, not my child.
What were your expectations in the long term?
Obviously, eventually you'd meet my daughter, but again, she has a dad.
Oh, God. Women love to contradict themselves. Always remember this. Always remember this. Make them speak long enough and they will reveal the truth. Oh, I expect... No, you know what? Let me roll this back. Let me show you the contradictions here.
I thought, I don't know, but I wasn't asking him to like raise my child.
And let me show you the opposite of what she's saying.
What were your expectations in the long term?
Obviously, eventually you'd meet my daughter, but again, she has a dad.
How does that make sense? Tell me how that makes sense. Eventually, I wanted him to meet my daughter. So I'll read a few comments from this piece just to bring it home. I feel what you should learn from this video, ladies especially, is that men are not looking to marry single mothers. Plain and simple. The message is out there that a single mother just comes with a host of problems. And that's why you should find my videos on the 8 reasons not to marry a single mother. I know it's a cold title, but it's a fact. You know what? Let's just get into some of these comments so that you'll understand it's just not me. It's not me just being an asshole. I'm telling you what other people are thinking. Her last statement says it all. Her daughter has a dad. Exactly why he bounced. One of the 8 reasons why you should not marry a single mother is if she has a daughter and that daughter is reaching into that teenage age, right? And she's not disciplined and you're trying to control her behavior from getting out of hand. Let's just take this hypothetical example. That daughter wants to go out. She wants to go party with her friends. She's 16, 17, 18. She wants to go party. She wants to stay out all night, right? She goes out. She gets drunk. She comes home. Your mother's upset. Everybody's upset. And you try to discipline her. Say, no, you can't go out for the next 2 weeks. She's upset. The teenage hormones are bubbling. All she has to do one day is just say to her mother, he looked at me funny while I was getting undressed. He touched me when I passed him in the doorway. Just 2 of those statements, right? I don't trust him. Not because the man did anything. The man is completely innocent. But guess what? Do you think your relationship with that mother is going to be the same after that? No. Because even though the mother don't believe the daughter, there's always that seed that has been planted into her mind of thinking, am I doing the right thing by bringing this man into my daughter's life right now at this age? The mother will always be thinking like that, and it will affect your relationship. Fact. With a boy, here's the problems that most men usually face. When he reaches an age where he feels like he's now strong, he now has his testosterone kicking in. He's in the basketball team or he's in the rowing team. Whatever the hell he's doing, he's in the football team and he feels like he's a man. He's going to challenge you in the house. This ain't your house. This is my father's. This is my daddy's house. You're not my daddy. Now he thinks he can come at you. He feel like he can get in your face. Can you discipline? No, he's not your child. That's the problem. You cannot discipline another man's child. That's reason number 2. Go and watch that video. It's a short 8 reasons not to marry a single mother. Find that video, watch it. Now, let's read a few more comments. This guy saw exactly what I saw. Alton Bang says, I didn't ask him to raise my child. I just wanted him to date me. Your child is a big part of you. Therefore, you come as a package. And I know she knows this. It's just, women just don't think sometimes. If they don't get what they want, they will say anything to make themselves sound good. This is what's going on here. Somebody else responded, 2 reasons. You got a child and the dad is still present in the scenario. Most men are not comfortable with this. That's reason number 3 I mentioned in my 8 reasons. You are not only dating the mother, you're dating the child and you're dating the father. Relationships are hard enough as it is. When you put 2 more people in the mix, you're screwed. The relationship is bound to fail. Either that or you're going to be living with stress that is not necessary if you're still good enough to attract yourself to a woman without a child. This guy put it into my scenario number 4. Men know they'll never be a priority. And to be in a relationship, that man has to be a priority. Yes, you can't expect a man to get involved with a relationship and not be a priority to you. It's the reality of life. Mason said, if we date a single mom and bond with the kid and she leaves, then we get double hurt. Not a fun experience, and it's just better to avoid it. And that is reason number 6. These guys are just naming them one by one. Each of these guys know a specific reason that I mentioned in that 8 reasons. Wow. Gerald Brown says, she needs to date an older man who's willing to accept her situation. Dating a man around her age is only going to get her pumped and dumped. Precisely. Alpha Apex says, arm tattoo says everything. You know, I keep hearing a lot of these red channels talk about women with tattoos and them being more promiscuous. To be honest, I just don't think that that's a reason to dismiss a woman. Some women just love adornments. Yes, I know what you're saying, that she just wants attention from others, but seriously, which women don't, you know? Anyway, that's a whole other story. Bernard says, I applaud her for her honesty. She has made her bed and lied in it. She's not asking for anything from anyone. Like she said, she's not randomly introducing men to her child. Only those who seriously want a relationship. Yeah, unfortunately, she will find a simp. She will find that guy because she's an attractive woman. She's beautiful. She's in good shape. She's not fat. She'll find a simp to take care of her. I would strongly advise her to try to make it with her baby father, because that's always the best choice, you know. But some women always feel that they can do better, and this is always the issue. And you know, I'm glad I came across this video now, because I have a lady who wants to leave her husband. She has 2 kids, very beautiful. She still gets a lot of attention, but she wants to leave her husband because she's not happy. And I'm literally telling her that would be the biggest mistake she'll ever make, because she's almost 40. And if she then steps into this arena with 2 kids, imagine this woman here who's hot at 25 years old cannot find a man. Imagine what a 40-year-old woman on the market, single with 2 kids, is going to find. Imagine that. And her husband's a pretty cool guy. She says she just can't click with him. What the hell does that mean? The problem is women don't realize and understand duty and responsibility. Once you have kids, it's no longer about you. It's about the bloody kids. That's it. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap that up here. Hey, I just want to give you guys some feedback on some of the videos and answer some of the questions that have been imposed in the comment section. The dating market is a freaking battlefield. No one wants to get involved anymore. Everyone wants to hook up. Men want to hook up more than women. But the issue is no one is bonding. No one wants to commit. That's where the problem is. Guys, I look forward to your feedback. If you haven't already, remember, subscribe, give me a like. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, cheers.